All right there, Keller Williams East Valley. It's now time to create your agent site. Now, the Keller Williams site that they provide through Command initially opens with only 3 pages that you're able to create. We're going to go through the pages to get you initially set up. So you have those pages, you're able to start sending people to your site, you're able to start capturing information, people can start using your searches, those sorts of things. In coming weeks, we will talk about how to customize pages, and we'll give you some ideas of pages you can customize to build out more aspects of your site, as well as to go over guides. But for today, let's go through the Kelly guide needed to get your site set up and running. So first thing you're gonna do, log into Command, and if you just finished your marketing profile, you should already be in there. Over here along the left-hand side, we're gonna navigate down to Consumer, the bottom one here, that looks like a square with like a 1 inside it. Now, there are 3 different kinds of sites that they have in here. Okay, one is your builder site that actually lives inside your site. It's not really its own site. Your agent sites and your landing pages. What you need to know is that Keller only gives you one website. Okay, your one agent site is what you get. Your landing pages, you can have as many landing pages as you want, but the landing pages are a single standalone site that are not connected to your agent site unless you do some wizardly kind of magic to connect them. So what we're working on is your agent site. Now, going here is not where you want to go. You want to come over here where it says Site and App Settings. Click on that, and then we're going to look to learn more with Kelly Guides. We're going to look for the link here that talks about Kelly Guides. Now, know that they update things along on the way in Command, so it might say something different, but you're looking for the Kelly Guide here. And we're going to do the Kelly Guide for the agent site. The consumer settings are for your app. We're not doing that today. So we're going to do the agent site. We're going to hit continue. If it gives you something like that, yes, you just want to leave because we want to get into the agent site here. Now you'll see there's 4 main areas that we're going to go through. First, you pick your subdomain. Then we're going to talk about the style and the theme, and then it's building out the content, and then it is where do you go next, right? So we're going to scroll down to here to get started. We're just going to click on that. This will give a compliance reminder that you need to use the DBA Market Center logo. So if you haven't done so already, or you don't have the Keller Williams East Valley official logos, you need to click here, which takes you to Connect. And within KW Connect, you can then find your particular market center. For us, East Valley, showed you this in the other video on your marketing profile. You're gonna just click here, downloads a zip file, and then it has multiple formats. You want to use a PNG format. That's what I recommend in doing this. And whether you use a CMYK, the RGB, just look at them. That doesn't matter a whole lot. Okay. So you're gonna come back to here. After you have that, acknowledge, yes, I understand I have to use that. Now, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pick out your subdomain. Keller Williams has already assigned you a subdomain when you go in here, some version of your name. You can leave that, or you can change that. You see right here, you're able to change it. If it's available, it will tell you it's available. If it's not, you'll have to pick a different one. You might want to think about things that speak to your brand, or putting it geo-specific. I went geo-specific with mine. I did Scottsdale.kw.com as it was available. Tempe was taken, so was Gilbert. So that's why I didn't use those. But Scottsdale wasn't, so I grabbed Scottsdale. I might, if I were to go back and do it, I might consider doing something, just Jason Wells. Jason Wells ESQ. I might say Jason Sells Arizona. Whatever it is, you can put in that subdomain to be your domain. Now, if you have a custom URL or a vanity URL that you want to use, say I owned jasonsellsaz.com, and that's where I wanted it to go, cool. You can make that happen. We're not going through that in this video, but it is something you can do. You still need to have a subdomain. So I recommend, just for branding protection, grab the same subdomain as the main domain you have, and you'll have a chance later on to point your subdomain to the main domain to connect them, okay? And that's going to be here with the to configure domain. It's in a different spot. This is just confirming your subdomain. I apologize. All right. Now, because we've done our marketing profile, you scroll down here, all of this should be filled in. If there's anything missing, just go ahead and plop it in there. If it doesn't have, for some reason, your the brokerage address, put that in there. The team name or business name, you might put that, because what's going to happen is in your search, it's going to pop up right here. So if I were to show you like on my site, if we were to go to, I opened it up so we could find it pretty easily. My site right here where it says Luxury International, you might just put your own names if you are not on a team, because that's what's going to show up there. Where I have written Luxury International, I might put Jason Wells right there, or more information or something like that to signal people that that's right here, what that is, okay? So that's what you're gonna put there. This should be populated from your credentials. If it's not, go ahead and put it in there, whatever you want to say, your realtor, some kind of area expert, anything you want, you put that there. Make sure your contact information is in here the way it says. Same thing with your biography, your license number. All of this, again, should have been given in here because you did your marketing profile. Now, we don't need to worry about the compliance legal footer, nor having an image, so you don't need to worry about putting anything there. Your profile picture, market center, this is where that DBA goes. If it shows blank, you need to put the DBA here with the market center brokerage logo. If you have a team logo, that's where you can upload that. It will show up right here. If you don't have a team logo, feel free to upload a picture of your a headshot of yourself that will display there instead. Okay, a lot of agents doing that. Then it has your social media, and I told you we would find a place for your app link. If you didn't have it in your marketing profile, this is where you can grab it. Just click copy it, and you'll go back to your marketing profile and paste it in there. But you should be okay. All right. So from there, that gets us set up to begin now customizing the stuff on this page for what would be our home page for our website. So we're going to save and continue. Now we get to pick first thing what kind of theme we want. Do you want a red theme or a dark theme? And you'll see that the difference is this would be dark or red, and the buttons would be dark or red. For me, the dark matches better with the branding I'm using, so I've gone with the dark. If you want to use the red, of course, click the red and you can utilize that. Now, your home page text is the text that's going to show up right here. The default is find your dream home. Okay, that's what's going to be default there. You can leave it or change it to anything you want. Okay, it's up to you what you want to have it say there. You can have if you have a brand hashtag, if you want to say, you know, the best search starts here, whatever. This is where you put that, or finding your dream homes is fine. Now, you will be able to change these. These are not set in stone. There is a pretty easy way. I'll show you where you can change these after it is set up. So if you're just like, I don't know what to put, just go ahead and find your dream home for now. All right. Now, the KW sites give you 5 preloaded, what are called hero images. The hero image is this image here. That's the main image when you land on the page. Now, their 5, I ended up replacing them. You can keep them if you want. I chose to replace them with ones that I felt were more of the feel and flavor of the Arizona than, you know, one like this. So it's up to you. If you don't have any pictures to upload, just leave the ones that are in there for now. If you do have some pictures, upload those. That's fine. What you have to do is you have to delete a photo in order to replace a photo. So you can't just start uploading. So you'd have to delete, if you want to delete all 5, and then upload anywhere from 1 to 5 more photos. Okay, it's up to you. Now, if you don't have any photos, feel free to go through and look for, you know, you can look at my past listings if you want. You can look up Jason Wells. There's other agents in the office. You can talk to them about using some of their pictures. You don't want to just go grab pictures and throw them up there. Make sure you have permission to use them. And if you want to go and look up any of my past listings from the MLS and use any of my pictures, I don't care. It's totally fine. You can use any of mine as well as other agents. Okay, so you just will upload those here. Now they don't display in this order. It randomly places them when you're on the site. Okay. So we're going to save and continue after we've done that. Again, you can come back and do that. You don't have to wait to put those hero images now. If you don't have any right now, just leave what's there as standard. I'll show you where you can replace them after we get all of this set up, right? Now this part here, the company profile, this is one of the 3 pages that you get. The 3 pages you get is your company profile, one that's about you, and then a contact you page. So the company profile, there's really kind of 3 ways I'd suggest you use it. Either one, you use it to talk about Keller Williams or Keller Williams East Valley, right? And I'll drop some information and a link below this that will help you. You could just copy and paste it or tweak it as you want. If you run a team, or you're a rainmaker, or you are a member of a team, you probably want to put information about that team here. So for my teams, this is where we talk about Luxury International, and I ask my agents to do the same. You want to check with your rainmaker if there is one. If you are doing this yourself, you have a third option, which is to just skip it entirely. Okay, see this? Skip right there. You can skip it and it will not add it to your site at all. So that is an option. But if you're going to be putting anything in here, you want right here the company profile, so you know when you do this, this page title is what will show up right here on the tab. So this tab where it says Command and Kelly Guides, that's the page title where that shows up here. Your SEO, I'd recommend just do a Google search on some other homes searches and kind of put what they have in there. I also have a general one you might want to use that I have included in the link below. Content. This intro paragraph is where you can write something about the business generally speaking. So you will have an intro paragraph about Keller Williams or your brand, your team, your business that you put there. Headline 1, paragraph 1, and photo 1 are all right here. Section 1 headline, section 1, section 1, that's where you update those. Section 2, same 3 things right here, that's where you update them. And then for the footer title, right here where it says footer title, you might put something like contact us today, and then in the footer description, talk about how they can contact you. I would encourage a call to action of some kind, find out more about our selling process, whatever, what sets us apart, contact us, something along those lines, download my app, you can get creative, whatever you'd like to put there. That's what I recommend. Don't leave it blank because it will just populate saying footer headline. You don't want that. So put something there, all right? Because I don't need this populating onto my site, I'm gonna hit skip, but you should click continue, all right? And feel free to pause this, write out what you want, look at the content that I'm providing, and come back to the video. You don't need to just keep this running. Pause it at any point. It would be really the helpful thing for you to do. The next page is the About You page, or About Me. So in the search engine navigation up here, right, same thing. The About Me is what's going to show up in the tab. SEO description, I provide an example one in the link below. For content, what you put in here for the page title, About Me, shows up here. Your title shows up here. The bio title, right there. And this should largely be the same thing that you had in your marketing profile. That's the easiest way to do it. That's what mine has, the same thing there. And then instead of contacting me, I just have mine saying contacting Jason. You can have yours say contact me, or give me a call, or let's get in touch, whatever you'd like. You can put it right there. And then make sure you have the 2 contact forms you want them using listed right there, right? After that, you can hit continue. I, again, don't need the second one of these populating, so I'm going to hit skip, but you're going to hit continue. Then we reach the Contact Us page. Again, search engine navigation, search engine optimization, I mean. Contact Us is the tab. This URL you can change. Now, the URL is right here. So if you wanted to say contact me, you can go ahead and write contact me right here. See that? It shows up right there. Or you can just leave it as contact, or you can use a dash. You just, of course, can't have a space, right? And it says that right here, no spaces or special characters. You can use a dash, but that is the only other kind of character. SEO description, again, I'll put one down below. Feel free to not use it however you'd like. Then for the Contact Us, you are able to use the Contact Us header here, an introductory sort of paragraph. I would recommend you have something in here that just kind of puts people at ease so they contact you. For example, on my page, on the Contact Me, what I have mine say is that contact me, message, text, or call me, and I promise to respond. Recognizing that people are worried that I'll put something maybe I'll never hear. Your comfort works for me. Never pressure, only help and advice. Let me show you what it's like to work with a professional and experience luxury. Okay, something like that you're able to put in. If you want to largely copy that, what I've written, feel free. Then that's my intro paragraph. Then the message hint, it pre-populates this one, and I tweak mine just a little bit again. It says, ask me a question. I'm inviting them. Ask me a question or begin your luxury experience and tell me, are you looking? I want to prompt them as to what they might put there in the message, not just leaving it blank. So, ask me a question or tell me something like, are you looking to buy or sell? What's your time frame? Where are you searching in? What's your budget? Those sorts of things as an invitation for them to communicate with me. All right. Phone and text, phone number and email again are what will appear over here. And I will now have 2 on my site, so I'll end up having to delete one, but you're going to save and continue after you have completed this page here. And again, if you need to pause this at any time, feel free to go ahead and pause it. Now, this is going to says, okay, now what are you going to do next? Now, because the Kelly Guide, you can come here and you can check these things out. Feel free to check them out. I'm going to just recommend, though, that you just click on the X here. It's going to take you back to the agent sites. Now, what you'll find differently is before this was blank, before you created your agent site. Now it'll have your 3 pages. And see, for me, it has my Contact Us page I just created listed here. And because there's a green eye on it, it means it's now showing on my site. I don't want it on my site, so I'm going to delete that. You should not do the same thing. You should leave yours alone. Okay, we're going to go to the site and app settings. When we go to site and app settings now, this is where you can change some of those things that we just set up. So when you decide to come back and you want to change some things, this is where you can do it. Again, here's the Find Your Dream Home. This is where you can change it. You know, if you hadn't put something, I could change it so it says Experience Luxury. I decided that's what I was going to put it. I can change it right here. I can delete and upload new hero images right here. So I'm not even stuck with the ones I have. I can easily come back and change those. Then it also gives me options for my text. When I have a video that goes with one of my listings, I can add that here really easily, that sort of thing, okay? So I'm gonna save this here, my URL. This is where I can change my domain. If I decide, you know what, I really don't wanna be on Scottsdale, I can come to here. If I decide that I wanna use my Jason Sells Arizona homes or whatever, I would come here, I would check the custom domain and I would set that up through there. I can change my theme here, and here is where I can see my different site pages. Now you'll notice on mine that yes, I do have additional pages, and that's because I have done some custom pages, and we will go over what it takes to create some of those custom pages in future sites. What we want right now, though, is for you to have essentially a Contact Me page. You will also have an about your team, about Keller Williams, whatever you decide to put on there. Oh, and then the third page you also have is one that's about you as the agent. Now, I really recommend that you have the about you as an agent, because what we see across all websites is that the #1 page that they go to is the about you. People, when they make it to your site, however they get to your site, they want to know about you. So make sure that you have that site posted and that you have something written up about you. If you're having trouble coming up with a biography, what to write about you, just write about why you got into real estate. Just write a little paragraph, little story explaining why you got into real estate, why you enjoy it. Tell people why you do this business, because people buy why you do things, not what you do. So I would recommend doing that. So after you've gone through this video, you should now have your agent site up and running. You should have your marketing profile done, and you should be ready to start putting together some campaigns, segmenting your database, and really beginning to tap into some of the power that is available to us within Command. If you have any questions, please reach out to any members of the staff or any of the agents in the office. They'll be able to guide you and direct you, or come to me directly. And everybody, stay safe, stay strong, and remember, as always, onward together.